Heyo. Oh, I forgot to grab my caffeine. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. While we... Okay. Give me like... a few seconds here. I'm gonna go grab some caffeine a sec. Okay. It's probably getting copyrighted, isn't it? I gotta check that. Apparently something's been getting copyrighted on streams. I bet it's this, isn't it? Alright, whatever. I'll worry about it later. I'll have to check that later. Make an actual mimic. Alright. Okay. So, I went to the you know what? I'll wait and do this. Who cares about this, honestly? Maybe I'll do this later. Maybe I'll do this later. When, somebody's actually here. There's no point in... That's fun. The Xbox. Come on, you can... Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Is it? I feel like my face is a little... Oh. Microphone. A little bit farther down, maybe. That? Yeah, that's... I'll enjoy a nice black screen for a minute, I guess. Oh, wait, right. Not plugged in. Do. A this. There we go. Okay. Okay. How's everybody's day? I hope it's going well. It's been a hot minute. Alright, what were we doing? Do not remember what we were doing. I think we were in the middle of a dungeon. That's where I came from. Okay. Remember that. At least I think. So, ancient factory. Okay. We're at the start of a dungeon. Okay.
Servant robots? No. Look closer. See those weapons? Those are machines of war.
So they used machines like these in the ancient wars.
That sound. That's the same one we heard before.
So this machine is still operating?
Yasato and the others have been operating for 10,000 years. I wouldn't be surprised if this machine has been too.
What's wrong? Don't like this at all.
Neither does my Xbox. Burn up a store.
Don't know why, but
I
Moro
gotta
don't
clean
like
that thing
this.
up at some point. Same with the original Xbox. Like my original Xbox I had.
So it's
Why am I so quiet?
Even though the war ended long ago, instruments of war are
Maybe that's
still
why
being
it went-
made.
Because of the microphone. Okay.
Something's coming.
Good there. Why is it like quiet? Hello? Whoa. Wow. Hello, hello. Welcome to your new job at 5 minutes of Oh, battle time?
They think we're the enemy.
Okay.
That can't be good. Are they gonna attack us?
Probably.
I'd say yes if there were
Ew.
those moon lasers.
We stink of magic!
Yeah, that's how they know we're here.
Do you have to use the word stink?
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Alright, so it's defending itself. No. Nobody was here. But I haven't done show and tell yet. Maybe we'll do it after this dungeon. The Persona vibes from this game? Yeah, a couple of other people have said that too. Apparently we're supposed to run here. It's like even more scripted than a scripted death. You have to like run away. I guess avoid these things. Mecha robos I can pick here. Oh, what is it? Goofy phone. It doesn't want to like do things. How close am I to the end of the game? I'm 1/3 of the way through it already, but I've only been playing for like 2 hours at a time. So but yeah. But that's part of the reason why I wanted to start playing it on the weekends, because it was taking so long to just get through. But now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play on this Wednesday. No, I mean, not really. It'll probably take me a few weekends. Bruh. What is up with my phone internet? Like, my mobile data must be in the gutter or something, because it won't connect to Discord or Azure Lane, which is really annoying. It's like this up in, like, where I was staying, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, it suddenly got like that, and now I'm back home and it's still like that. That's not right. I'm paying for a service, and I'm not getting good product. unless there's specifically problems just with... No, I'm just gonna restart my phone. Did Jiro get... Oh no, wait, he's just... Yeah. Nice. New skills. What? Yeah. Jeez, oh, Pete. Not sure if that's an attack on my party or attack on my frames. It does more damage to my frames than anything else. That slowdown isn't from the stream. That slowdown is literally from the game being like, why am I on the 360 and so poorly unoptimized? Okay, I guess that fixed it. Turning it off and turning it back on again fixed it. Okay, now I can make sure the girls have food and stuff a minute. Yeah, they don't really have personalities. Apparently there's an anime and they do have personalities, the shadow things that they use to use magic and stuff, but yeah. There's also 2 sequels on the DS, neither of which are turn-based RPGs like this one is. One is a RTS game, and one is an action RPG. No, I don't know either. Considering how many good turn-based RPGs are on the DS, you'd think they would, if they were gonna make a sequel, they would have just made an actual like sequel in the same genre. But I guess they didn't feel like it. I guess I don't know. Crit. Yeah, I guess once I get through the dungeon, we'll go and tell then. It's supposed to be an old ancient factory, so, you know, giant enemy robots everywhere. Oh boy, riveting gameplay. Stand on a convict. Oh. Just us robots. Just old war machines from 10,000 years. 10,000 years ago. I did play a little bit of Into the Radius before I left on vacation. That was fun. Not on stream. Yeah, that was fun. It'd be cool to play on stream. The thing about VR streams, though, is that they have to be like a couple hours long. Otherwise, your head starts to hurt. Because, you know, you've got that thing hanging off your face more than a couple hours. It starts to get a bit uncomfortable. But they also require at least, you know, a half an hour of setup time. So it doesn't really fit in with either the Wednesday stream or the weekend streams. Maybe my schedule will change here this fall. So maybe I'll have more days where I'm just, you know, working on college stuff, homework and stuff for like most of the day, and then I have time to set up for like a quick VR stream at the end of the day. It's not too bad, but yeah, it takes a while to set everything up. There's a lot of moving parts to it. Well, that's good. Yeah, we'll see. Oops. Forgot about that. Ooh, that was damage in the 1000s. Nice. I think that's a new damage count for us. 1,132. Nice. I don't think that was even a crit. That thing just has really low defense. Leather belt. Oh, hey, Lorenzo. How's it going? How's that challenge going? I do want to do some... I think once we get through the 2 new Persona games, like, by the time those come out, I'll probably have played through all the Persona games and be caught up on all of them. So I might start doing, like, some challenge runs if I want to go back to them and stuff. Just start out simple. I think, like, Persona 5 with only Pixie, and then work my way backwards through Persona 4 and 3 and stuff. Gosh, I must be quiet. It says I'm quiet. Why is the microphone being so quiet today? I'm like literally up in its grill. It's still says I'm quiet. Okay, how about that? Yeah, hopefully that. Yikes. Oh, I forgot to heal. I was going to heal, and then I started talking about challenge run. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. That thing's gotta go. Gotcha. Cool. That did a good amount of. Ooh, critical. Nice. Not that it did much damage. That did a decent amount of damage. Looks like it only hits one row, though. Why is Zola in the back? Yeah, this game is kind of fun, but yeah. Oh, alright, whatever. I should adjust my formation now. I think it got messed up by a previous boss or something. Cool. I already told you, it's gonna take more than raw power. Oh, come on, guys. Guys, I think we could take a breather here. What? Let's just bust through. Okay. Even mighty warriors need them. That's right. Anyway, yeah, we'll do show and tell once I get through this dungeon. I think we're about halfway through it. They're giving us a rest point. That or there's a boss up coming up. Because it did take a while to get here. Because we had to go through like a whole path to get here. So. How did he not see me? How did that man not see me? Or I guess that robot. How did that robot not see me? Whoa, it goes way up there. If we climb this, I'm betting we'll come out on the surface. Then let's get going. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't say it's mainline, because it doesn't, like, depending on... I wouldn't say it's mainline. I don't know. But I wouldn't know. I suppose. But I personally wouldn't consider mainline. Pirate Girl looks hot, she does. Too bad she's already engaged to the prince. Oh, shoot. That hit noise reminds me of the, like, Wii boxing hit noises. That, it's like the same sound effect. You ever get that where you just recognize a sound effect from a completely different game and you can't unhear it? Yeah, I guess so. It's certainly much more like the mainline games than some of the other spin-offs. Like, what was it? Like Devil Survivor or, Soul Hackers. Even the Persona series, for the most part, doesn't even have, like, you know, demon negotiations or anything until Persona 5. Oh, great. It didn't do too much. Even with the power-up. Oh yeah, that's true. Although Persona games are explicitly, they're by definition not the main series. I was just saying that they're much more like, it is much more like the mainline, like the older mainline, something like like any of the Persona games, or like Devil Survivor or Soul Hackers or anything. Get rid of that thing before it can do anything else. Yeah. Yeah, without it being a numbered entry. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played any of them. I've heard mixed things about, like, I think the one that came to Switch or whatever, and something like about Day 1 DLC or whatever. Other than that, I don't know about them. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I just heard mixed things about Soul Hackers 2 and stuff when that was on Switch. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to show you some of the RPGs I played on the DS while I was on vacation when we get around to it. Why did that sound effect play early? Whatever. I don't know. I feel like this game really needs a port to like PC. I feel like it could really use it. It could really use the extra horsepower of like an actual PC. But given how PC ports from this generation went, I imagine it would have been kind of buggy. I did play a little bit of it on a car ride, but no, I didn't play actually because I wanted to try a bunch of new stuff. Okay, so what was I was gonna change? I think I was gonna change Jiro's back to black magic because now his support magic has overtaken his other stuff. Although, like, there are a lot of games with really good OSTs on the DS. So, I guess we gotta go up those stairs then, or climbing. Yeah. I mean, I am planning on playing Devil Survivor once we get through Devil Survivor Overclocked once we get through this game. Oh, holy cow. So many fat rats. So many fat rats. Yeah. It's a really good game. I just have issues with the grinding portion of it. I think it takes a while to grind up levels in that game, just because you're trying to get the skills and also it's like a TRPG, so it takes a while to like grind up levels on the random battles, but you really need to do it because it is a pretty hard game. Also, I think the OST is only good in context for that game. I find that I can't listen to that OST outside of its context of being in the game for the most part. Especially like the main battle theme and stuff. Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm playing on Wednesday. It might be like an action RPG or something, because I haven't played one of those in a while. There's a good one, made by there's a good action RPG made by the people who would go on to do Supergiant Games, I think it is, the ones who did Bastion and then later Hades and stuff. They have an action RPG that I've had sitting in my Steam library that might be, it's like 8 hours long or whatever, but probably be good for like Wednesday streams. I do that. I have to look at the list. I have a whole list of ones I was like, this might be a good one. Yeah. The enemy designs are pretty good. I feel like this game could just use a little bit more rendering power than maybe the 360 is able to provide. And maybe it is my 360 because I haven't cleaned it out and it is several years old. But it is one of the newer designs of the 360. Like this design came out right around the time that the Xbox One did and is designed to kind of look like it a bit more than some of the other versions. So it's relatively new compared to like the other Xbox 3, right? It's like not from, basically it's not from like 2007, right? But I find it just, although I wonder if getting a new monitor would help with the screen tearing issue. But yeah, like look at that slowdown. My Xbox is really working at it too. I don't think it invented it by any means. It certainly introduced it into the maybe the SMT series in general and stuff, but it definitely didn't invent it. That was a thing for a long time. Pretty much like I think ever since like overworld battles were a thing, that's also been. Oh, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure, like, the preemptive attack thing, like, on the overworld for JRPGs has been a thing for a long time. For Persona 3. Jumbo Ghost. Okay. Gosh darn it. I hope he doesn't get an initiative attack, because I did try to attack him. Just this darn slow. And he got initiative and killed one of my party members. Cool. Okay. Yeah. It's hard to trace back mechanics like that, though. And, like, because you probably have to, like, look at some of the first, like, action, like, overworld, like, battles. Oh, I guess you could, like, look at... Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. You probably could figure it out, but yeah. It's hard to trace back mechanics like that. Because usually how it goes is, like, people will keep expanding on something that somebody did. You know? And two people might have a similar idea at the same time. Sometimes it even gets down into, like, this person had the idea first, but this game came out first, you know? I imagine it must have happened in, like, sometime in, like, I can't imagine them doing it, like, it must have been something they did in the 3D era. So probably somewhere around the PlayStation 1, I would guess. Well, no, because you could definitely do 3D, like, RPGs, like, with 3D models and stuff on the PC before PlayStation 1. So I imagine there was a PC game that did that beforehand. Dang. Zola, why are you so weak? Why? Why are you almost dead again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's just brutalizing Zola over there. Hey, there we go. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this game isn't too hard. I don't know. Like, it's decently challenging, I guess. Like, it's not like press A to win like, level of challenging, but it is like, you know, it doesn't require too much thought. I don't feel like ever in danger from the bosses. Like, ever since past the first one, I have not felt like in danger from any of the bosses, really. The first one was really hard for whatever reason, but like once you got past that, it was like pretty smooth sailing. Oh gosh. What's going on here?
What's with that one?
Maybe they didn't have time to finish it.
Oh, gotcha. So you kind of like say, hey, party member, go convince that demon to be on our side. And they're like, sure. And depending on the personality of the party member and the demon, they have a better chance to succeed or not? Is it something like that? Yeah. You would talk about interesting GBA SMT games, or at least like the ones that are in English. I know there's like basically two, and like the sequel's not in English as far as I know. I don't know if anybody's fan translated it or not. Word document, or a translation you can play along with as like a Word document. Oh, apparently my microphone's fixed now, because now I'm peaking. I'm back to like the volume I'm usually at. Okay. All right, cool. I don't know. Who knows? Gosh, only knows why. It got angry at me for ignoring it for a week.
What do you got there?
This might come in handy.
All right, let's get out of here.
That was the, yeah, barrier device. Oh, great. Is it listening to...
We made it out
One
somehow.
sec.
Yes.
My face is following the, I don't know why it keeps doing this. Maybe I need to change the program I'm using for the face thing. I have thought about it. It's on the to-do list. No, my voice is fine. It's just my face was following the, capture card instead of the actual like microphone. Oh, that's not good. Generally speaking, that's not good. Oh no.
No way!
It's those machines from the factory.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon Blue and Red, where there's like a lot of broken moves and everything and mechanics in that game. Like I think focus energy is supposed to raise your crit chance and it actually lowers it or whatever.
Nene!
It looks like the king was right.
Where's he hiding?
Stay cool. He must be nearby, just watching us.
Why would they install TVs?
Squash!
That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I like how they have like little forks on their head. Like, yes, futuristic robots. Also, we're using radio waves.
It's time to use it.
I know. I'm on it.
They're coming!
No, it's not working.
Oh, apparently the barrier is destructive now too. So I guess we just let them do their thing a minute. It's kind of a cool moment that it's like an actual in-game play thing instead of just a cutscene, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Probably just, yeah, the barrier is going to stop working at some point, and then we'll have to kill the rest of them or something.
Hey! I know you can hear us!
That's the bad guy, by the way. This game is kind of fun. The story is very, like, Saturday villain cartoon kind of story, so it's pretty simple, but it's alright.
What? Is he out of his mind?
Gotcha.
Let's settle this
But
fair
yeah,
and square.
the original Red and Blue Pokemon games are like just a buggy mess. They're kind of fun that way nowadays because, you know, speed runs and stuff, and we figured out how to use the bugs to do cool things. But yeah.
Is that so? have a reason, but we've got plenty of them.
I really despise you people. You who are controlling this planet. This entire planet should belong to me. I despise you all. I will show you who is king. Attack!
That slowdown isn't the stream, by the way. That's literally the game.
What's he trying to do?
Trying to render that cutscene. Oh, yeah. There might be like a fan translation somewhere. At the very least, you could like pull up, you know, like some sort of Word document to follow along, but...
Hail, Master! We have long awaited you!
Our master has returned to us!
It's been so very long since we last met.
Yes, Master!
I have a job that requires your immediate...
Good thing there's subtitles, because boy, how you cannot hear this guy.
We are at your service. How many of us do you need?
Oh yeah, mobile phone versions of RPGs. Definitely the way to go. Why do they do that with Final Fantasy too? Why do they keep reporting the Final Fantasy games, like the older Final Fantasy games? Like they keep doing them with like new art styles and stuff.
How long do you think he's been at it?
It's been at least an hour or so.
Okay, apparently we've been sitting here for an hour while random enemies just throw themselves into the line of fire.
Hey, it's Yasato and the others.
And they're just gonna walk, yeah, because they're robots, so they're just gonna kill themselves for their master.
No, stop!
Wait! What do you think you're doing?
We're almost there. Soon that shield of theirs will be history.
Well, that sucks.
Fine
This was a village of people that we,
We are honored to
robots,
serve
village
you,
of
Master.
robots that were friendly to us, by the way. But turns out the master that they were waiting for was the bad guys. And because they're still robots, they're throwing themselves against the shield. So moral quandary, I guess?
Keep the shield up. Let's keep it going as long as we can.
Why?
There's a lot more of them here than there were in the actual village,
Nonsense.
but
Our
yeah.
shield is holding up well. We don't have much choice. We should let the enemy waste its forces trying to break it down. That's the art of war.
But Lady Zola!
What Zola is saying makes sense from a tactical standpoint,
I don't care! We can't let them keep
Oh,
killing
jeez.
themselves like this!
I understand.
They're just machines. They'll do as they're told.
But they can talk! And Yasato was happy when I named him! They have feelings!
Jiro, turn it off!
Don't do it. Leave it up.
Turn it off!
I don't know if I even have the option to turn it off here. Oh, who cares? I'll fight the enemies myself. This will be easy. Oh, geez, that also, like, really helped, with my Xbox.
You mean to tell me that Nene's your master?
Yes, that is correct. Any ancient can act as our master.
Hey, Nene!
Seize them.
Am I gonna get an opportunity to fight? Why is it? It's doing that again, isn't it? No? Okay, it is actually going to my... whatever. But yeah, I understand bad ports and stuff, like Halo, oof. The Halo 1 port, and like the subsequent remaster based off of that port, oof. Is this a prison? I gotta escape somehow and join up with the others. Probably this changes nothing. You probably get captured anyway. What's the point of it? Like, why would you? I don't think you actually get a choice on whether or not to raise or lower the barrier. I think that just keeps going on until you lower the barrier. And just say the toilet looks unusable.
Hinata. That is not my name. Do not call me that. Our master will be arriving here momentarily.
You mean Nene? Hey, give me that food! What does Nene want with me anyway? Hey, Hinata!
Wow, he really put it like right out of reach.
Master Shu.
Yusato, give me that food, please! That no good Hinata was messing
Yeah, he is
with
really
me.
skinny enough to get through.
Please, come out of there.
But are you sure you won't get into trouble?
Yes, because you too are my master. After all, you gave me a name.
Thank you very much. But in this case, food can wait. I gotta help my friends first.
I shall take you to them.
No, Yusato, you better just tell me where they are. If you get caught with me, you might get into trouble.
Very well. Security robots are stationed throughout the prison. Please be careful.
I will. You be careful too.
Yeah, I imagine you literally had no I imagine you literally had no option there, and you literally just have to turn off the barrier eventually. Like, probably that scene just keeps playing out until you turn off the barrier. Okay, should we do a show and tell a minute? Let's do show and tell a minute. While this big house rat is just constantly trying to get at us through the bars. Okay. I'll pause the game just in case, but okay. Yay. Alrighty. No, I went on vacation, remember? So this is just gonna be that. We went to the UP, which is like the upper part of Michigan there. Specifically like the Keweenaw Peninsula. It took like 9 hours to get like to this uppermost part. Like, it's so far up you could swim to Canada from up here if you were like an actual like swimmer. But it's like a couple of miles away from like Canada, swimming wise. It took like 9 hours to get there. We stopped for lunch on the way up, got some subs, went to a local park. I wish I could have like put video in here, because I have a video of this chipmunk like right next to us eating while we're taking our picnic. And yes, this is some sort of lizard person on top of a velociraptor on top of somebody's house. Like, somebody made the sculpture. It's like a velociraptor with like a lizard person on it, and it's just on the roof. We also, on the way up, stopped at this like bubble tea place where they sold like those like little loot box like just like things, IRL loot box things. They had a bunch of different things there, but I got like 2 Pokemon ones and a Kirby one. Honestly, I spent way too much money on these. because they were like 16 bucks. And like, if you got like what you really wanted, it was probably worth the 16 bucks. But if you didn't, because it's a loot box, so. But I got a couple of them. So this is like the chandelier one there. You can kind of see it's supposed to be like a stained glass window and stuff behind it. Yeah, they're all right, but they were like 16 bucks, which I don't know if it's worth it at that point, honestly. It was kind of cool to get them, but I don't know. I didn't get exactly what I wanted out of any of them, so, you know. It's true life to, I guess, real gacha is also like that, where you don't usually get exactly what you want. Unless you spend a lot of money. If I was maybe going to buy more if we stopped by there again, but we didn't stop by there on the way down. And then, so those are the Pokemon ones, and then, this is the Kirby one. The Kirby ones were pretty cute. Like, the Pokemon ones were alright, but if it won't focus, will it? Maybe if I bring it, the autofocus won't focus on it. But yeah. So that's cool. Got a little stand it stands on or whatever. Some of the Kirby ones... Oh, right, hold up. There. Now it's not just me talking. Some of the Kirby ones are really cool. If I show you the box here. So, this is the one I got here. With him by his, like, little house or what. What I really wanted was probably more like some of these bottle ones, which were cool. It's probably a little hard to see because it won't focus on it, but this one is of him fighting Meta Knight and stuff. This one is more of like a snow area. This one is him scuba diving. So I was hoping I would get one kind of like that, but I ended up just getting this one up here, which it's not bad, but it would have been cool to get like one of the bottle ones. These are some more pictures from on the way up. Yeah, it's so cute. Fruit market, or like, you know, kind of like a fruit market thing that we stopped at, and picture of just going by on the way up there, which is really nice. Finally made it after like 9 hours. The trip up and back were both terrible. Like, they were just awful because you were sitting in the car for like 9+ hours. So, was not fun. But, you know, I got there eventually. This is from the beach that we were near at with the cabin. I'm not going to say exactly where, but yeah. So, while I was there, I played 28 DS games over the course of 7 days. And I played like a total of about 27 to 28 hours of DS games. Technically, I didn't play on the way up or down. So it's more like 5 days, I guess. That music is kind of loud, huh? There we go. That's a bit better. No. Well, if you do the math, that means I spent most of the time, and that doesn't even count. I played one Switch game while I was up there. I played that Link's Awakening remaster on the Switch while I was up there for a good few hours. I didn't really count that, I guess. It didn't really fit into the overall DS game stat, did it? I got like halfway through that game. But it was good. I got to jump around between different games. But it doesn't mean that I spent like over half the time I was up there playing the DS. So I played like 27. I'm not gonna list them all out, but here are 6 that I put a good amount of time into. Seventh Dragon, which is kind of like Etrian Odyssey, but top-down, more traditional RPG style. It was pretty fun. I do feel like one of the Etrian Odyssey games would be fun to play on stream, because you can basically recruit a bunch of characters and be like very like selective about which ones like you can basically create characters to add to your party. So I feel like playing it with like viewers would be good at some point here. Lufia Curse of the Sinestrals, which is an action RPG on the DS. That's pretty well praised. The I don't know. Not really, because you're not really recruiting enemies really. They are like both first person. Like they are both first person dungeon crawlers, but Etrian Odyssey games tend to be a lot more open-ended than Persona or SMT games tend to be. Like they tend to have like an overall branching story to them, or like a story to them, usually with different branching paths based on who you side with. But Etrian Odyssey games tend to be like, here is a large dungeon that we have no idea, like it's a mysterious dungeon, we have no idea how it got here really. Go explore it with characters that you have made yourself and make your own story pretty much. Seventh Dragon is a bit different from that. It has an actual story, but you still create your own characters to like go through the story and stuff. What was I thinking? Oh, right. While I was looking up Seventh Dragon and stuff, it turns out there's also a sequel on the PSP. Like there's a second one on the PSP that was also fan translated. And then the third one on the 3DS got a North American release. So I guess if, you know, if people liked it, if I play through it on stream, then there's a couple more that we could play in the same vein. And there's also the actual Etrian Odyssey games themselves. Lufia Curse of the Sinestrals, which I think is how that's pronounced, is an action RPG. This one is pretty interesting. Again, these are all first impressions pretty much, because even though these ones I played more than the others, just due to the amount of time I had and the amount of games I played, I could only put in a max of like 3 or 4 hours into most of these, except for like one, which I'll get to. But Lufia Curse of the Sinestrals, I don't know, it's a good, it felt like a pretty good standard action RPG, but the writing is pretty good. Like it's very much like very straightforward and like very tongue-in-cheek. Like it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like it's no like, oh, I can't be the hero. It's like, oh, I'm the hero. All right, well, guess I gotta go do this then. Like it's very much like, it doesn't take itself overly serious, which is good. Pokemon Heart Gold, that was just a fun game to play. It's a very pretty game. It's a very easy game. But yeah, I enjoyed just playing it around with it for a few hours. Again, there are ROM hacks that change the difficulty and stuff. So I don't know. Nuzlocke maybe in the future at some point, although it'll probably be a Moemon Nuzlocke knowing me. Nice duck. Yeah. That's Ho-Oh, the legendary bird, and the reason why Ash is never allowed to die until he completes a Pokemon League, and why he never gets older, if you believe the fan theories. Bottom left is a game that has also been fan translated, and that's why the box art isn't completely in Japanese. It's like, yeah, it's like a spin-off, or it's like a side, game to what I guess is like a main series. Like, what's it, like Super Robot something Exceed? I feel like I've seen that girl before. Like, she looked familiar while I was playing the game too, but like I feel like I've seen that design before at the very least. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. So the way it works is it's like kind of like a fighting game for the battles. Like, you choose an enemy and then you do a series of combo attacks against them. Super Robot Wars, yeah. And so the way it works is every time you press the attack button, a scripted combo plays out. And you can choose like which combos that they do. And there's like a, you know, you can only do so many moves with the amount of like action points or whatever you have, whatever, right? There's a balancing mechanic, so you can't just abuse it. But basically every time you press the attack button, a scripted combo plays out. And the trick is to chain the combos together because you can tag in allies to continue the combo as long as they haven't hit the ground. And you can also like get assists, and there's, you know, basically just how far can you keep the combo going. So it's kind of like a simplified fighting game with inside of like a RPG, like a turn-based RPG. So that's pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I tried to get like the highest combo I could. I think I got to 170 or so. It was pretty fun to just try and like time everything perfectly so you would get the longest combo possible, you know? So I played a good like hour or so of that. Black Sigil, Blade of the Exiled is a game that it doesn't let you save for the first part, and I grinded a ton in like the first like section of the game, like maybe way more than I should. It feels a little difficult. The combat kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger. That's the best like equivalent I can think of for that game, but that's what the combat kind of reminds me of. And I played like a good 3 or 4 hours of it, like I said, but there was no way to save besides quick saving, which if you quick save, it means that it deletes your data when you load up the save later. A lot of DS RPGs have this because, you know, it's something you're supposed to be able to take on the go, but they don't want to give up like the save point system for whatever reason. So I wasn't able to like properly save before I died, and like lost all my like 3 or 4 hours of, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I lost 3 or 4 hours of just grinding or whatever in like the first area. So I didn't go back to it. After that, there were other games to play. It seems interesting. Like I said, the combat is interesting. It seems a little difficult. I don't know. It'd be interesting to play, I guess, but yeah. With a proper emulator, that wouldn't even be an issue though, because I could just save state at that point. One honorable mention goes to, well, a couple of honorable mentions that aren't on this list before we get to the last thing. Tales of Innocence, which is a Tales of game on the DS. There's a fan translation for it. Pretty straightforward. Pretty much what you expect. Got a kind of a decent story. One of the mechanics I don't like out of it, out of the couple hours I played of it, was that you had to pick up the drops from enemies in battle after they died, which seemed just so dumb to me. Like, why would you make me do this for the entire JRPG? I'm sure I could overlook it for the story and the gameplay if I got into it, but it just seemed like such a dumb decision. Like, if it was extra rewards, like if there was a guaranteed amount, and then like, oh, if you go and like run around during battle, then you can get some extra rewards, like after killing an enemy, that'd be fine. But like to have, yeah, I don't know, it just was dumb. Anyway, I'm trying to think, what else was there? Oh yeah, and then the other honorable mention goes again to the remake of Link's Awakening. on the Switch, which I did play some of, and that was pretty good. I got like halfway through it. You can tell it's like a shorter game because it was originally, you know, on the Game Boy Color and all that. I actually think I own the original Game Boy Color version of it, but I haven't played all the way through it. So, but the art style and everything is really on point for that game. It looks really nice. It looks like it looks like a toy set come to life pretty much. And it works really well for adapting that game into a new art style. And then finally, bottom right is Rune Factory 3. This is just Harvest Moon, but with action RPG elements. Specifically, this one, the gimmick is that you can turn into that little fluffy little monster thing, like the sheep monster thing. And there's a human town that you start out in, and then there's also a monster town. And once you get to that, you can start turning into, like, you know, your monster form and stuff. And while you're in your monster form, enemies won't attack you and stuff. So you can, like, go and farm the areas around the monsters and stuff. But there's, like, a leveling up system, and everything's, like, related to your stamina. You can level up everything in this game. You can level up sleeping. You can level up taking damage. You can level up finding rare items. There's a level for, like, everything in this game, which is kind of cool because it means that everything you do contributes to combat, or like having more stamina or something, you know, no matter what you're doing. Because while your actual level is like separate from everything else, every like leveling up every skill will get you more stats in like a couple more things, or will get you more HP or stamina. So, and stamina can also be used obviously for farming and fishing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's an interesting game series, and I think they actually have somewhat of a plot to them. The thing for me about games like Stardew Valley, well, actually maybe Stardew Valley fixed this, but like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon, is that there's no story to them. So basically you're just playing until, like, I don't know, you get bored, or you do pretty much everything you want to, you know, like marry the girl or whatever. The girls in Rune Factory 3 were pretty good too. Like, there's a lot of good girls. I didn't get to the monster town. I was trying to, but I didn't have enough time. I put like 10 or 12 hours in this game. That was the one I actually played the most because it was just easy to keep playing, and there was always more stuff to do. So I put a good amount of time into that. There's a good range of girls. You've got your generic good girl on the front there. Yeah. You've got a mermaid girl who turns into a mermaid when it rains or when she's in the water, and is like in charge of the town bass. You've got the ninja girl, who's her sister, who runs the inn. You've got all the monster girls, which I'm sure are pretty good, that I didn't get to. And actually, it turns out that this game is getting a Switch release. So I have pre-ordered it. It's actually coming out around September, like right around my birthday. So since I got it, pre-ordered it through Amazon, it'll probably come like right on or around my birthday. Yeah, I think there's like 10 or so girls. Maybe not that much, but like 8 or so. There's like a lot of good options. There's the sleepy girl who runs the town store. There's the witch girl who's the medicine doctor. There's the artsy one who makes bridges out of rainbows and lives in the woods. There's the one who always speaks in opposites. Yeah, so yeah, I did pre-order the because I was like looking it up. I'm like, wait, this game is gonna be on the Switch, or it is on the Switch, and then I saw, oh, it's coming out this November or whatever. Is it November or September? Something like that. And I was like, well, I guess I'll pre-order the special edition then. So I did. So maybe I'll play that when that comes around. I don't know, maybe that would be a good Wednesday stream game when it finally comes around. But yeah, That's pretty much everything I played. So a lot of good stuff. I do think the DS has a really good library of just RPGs and good stuff in general. Like, there are other games on here. Mostly I just wanted to try a bunch of new stuff, like the Wizard of Oz RPG and stuff. Like, there's always, I found like 27 new things, and like not all of them were great, but like, yeah. So yeah. And then but yeah, I do kind of think maybe I should do some like reviews on the DS games or something, because I do know a good amount about the DS library. Like, I've played a lot of DS games, like a lot of DS games. So, but maybe I'll wait till we get to like Strange Journey or something, because then I'll also be playing like, you know, Strange Journey, which is originally, or not Strange Journey, but Devil Survivor, which is originally a DS game, you know, Devil Survivor DS, SMT DS, pretty much, right? So maybe I'll wait until we get around to that and do a couple of reviews for some DS games, or like, here's 10 DS games that you might not have heard of but are pretty good that you should check out or something. I don't know. Anyway, beaches, went to some beaches, picked up some rocks. Oh, that is just a standard template slide that I left in. Beaches were good. It was a lot hotter up there than I was expecting it to be. I thought I would be like pretty cold, because it is like, you know, up by Canada, but maybe it was the wildfires, maybe it was the fact that it was in the middle of summer, but it was not. But it was not that bad. On the way back, on the last day, someplace we went was, the annoying cat wants in. You know, the Flabby Tabby lost 3 pounds while we were gone. That tabby cat that like was pinning me down in that one picture I posted like a couple of weeks ago. She lost like 3 pounds. She's being very annoying right now because we're finally back, so she wants attention, but she doesn't know how to like not claw people when she's like, I don't know, laying in their laps and stuff. Yeah, well, she's still overweight. She's still a Flabby Tabby. It's just she lost some weight because she was actually outside and exercising while we were gone. She was eating fine. We had somebody coming to like feed her and stuff, but yeah. She was very much a Flabby Tabby and still very much is. But this is a rock store we stopped at on the way, or on Friday, which was like the last day. Do I have pictures of the museum? Yeah, I think I do. This place was cool. I got some rocks from here and from the museum. I guess I'll pull out those now. The rocks that I picked up from the beaches and stuff, I don't have them on hand because they're still trapped in the mess that is unpacking and everything. So I have to pull those out later, I guess. Like later today. So maybe we'll do like next box of crap stream. We'll do it like out on the porch and I can show you guys what I got from that. I do want to put like a good amount of them in like a jar with like mineral oil so they look better, because some rocks like look a lot better when they're under like in liquid or they've been polished or whatever. So these are ones I got from that rock place that we stopped at. They had a lot of stuff. Like they had a lot of stuff. Like they advertised like $1 million worth of stuff in their like inventory in their store. And honestly, they might have been right with the prices that they had. Like they had stuff there that was like museum level quality stuff, like crazy stuff. Like they had everything. Something I got, this is called Labradorite. I know how well yeah, it shows up pretty well on the camera, but it like has a reflective blue quality to it. Not so much on this side, but like on this side you can see like it's got that nice reflective metallic blue quality on there. So that was cool. Yeah, I spent way too much money on rocks. I realized during this trip that rocks, especially going to the museum and everything, I realized that rocks, like really good rocks, are basically like natural works of art. And I don't understand art. And like I barely dip my toes into it. Rocks, smooth rocks. $1 a piece rocks. Yeah, whatever. Let me just show you. So, okay. So this is something called bismuth. Where are diamonds? Yeah, no. They did have some gold and stuff there. There's like one gold mine in all of like Michigan. This is called bismuth. This is the stuff I had previously. I wish it would focus. Like the autofocus is off apparently because it's not focusing. But this is bismuth. It's like this. It forms in these interesting patterns. I think it's like grown, not formed. Like I think people grow it or can grow it. But I was like, okay, I want a bigger piece of it, right? So I got 2 pieces of it. This is like the bigger size, and you can see it's very much like this one is very much rainbow colored. It's probably a little hard to see because it won't autofocus. Yeah, it's like I think it's man-made, but it's like I don't know if they can direct like how it grows or anything, but that's just like it follows that interesting structure or whatever. So this one is like very much rainbow colored and everything. Not sure how well it'll show up on camera, but yeah. And then this one is like more blue and purple. I spent way too much money on these. I asked them how much it was because they just had a bunch of like different samples in the bin, and they're like, oh, $15 to $25, but if it's too large, we'll go over that. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll pick 2 smaller ones, so hopefully she'll give me like for 10, 15, like 15, 20 each, right? No, both of them were 25. Which, all right, whatever. I guess if that's the price of them, that's the price of them. But I'm not spending more money on rocks probably like for a long time ever, unless I can find some more Fordite. This is like this is a piece of Fordite, which is also not a naturally occurring mineral. I don't know why I like man-made minerals so much, but I do, I guess. This is a piece of Fordite, which is basically when they used to paint cars, they would, you know, have layers and layers of caked up paint on the back wall there, and then they would scrape it off, and then this is the kind of stuff that would be like left over. Like that's what it would be, because it's just like layers and layers and layers of paint. You can kind of, maybe can't, but there's like, you can see like the different layers of paint. So that's kind of cool, but it's in limited quantities, you know, because they're not doing the same thing anymore. It's a little expensive to get like a larger chunk of it, but if I did find a cool larger chunk of it, I might get that, but that's about it. Yeah, I'll show you guys like the rocks I picked up later, maybe on the next box of crap stream or whatever, but yeah. Oh, the end. Okay. Did I not have pictures of... I could have sworn I put in pictures of the museum. We went to this museum. It's called the AEC Man, like, Geological Museum or whatever. It's pretty cool. They've got a ton of cool stuff. Yes, the name is actually C Man. it's funny. Somebody asked me to take their picture like out front with the sign or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, we're relatives," and I had to like hold it into like they're relatives of whoever started the place or whatever, and I had to hold it in to not ask them about like their last name or whatever. Yeah, C man. Yeah. Anywho, so that was my trip in a nutshell. I did briefly consider making it into like some sort of video or whatever, but I was like, we'll just do some pictures and stuff and I'll just talk about it. It's good to be back though. I think I was ready to come back like Wednesday-ish. Like starting like Wednesday, I was like, yeah, I think I'm ready to be done. We went to like a lot of like rock spots and everything, because that's what my brother and like somebody else who was on the trip was like really into, and everybody else was like, beaches, I like beaches. And I was like, by Wednesday I was like, oh, another beach? I think I'll just stay here and play my DS, thanks. So that's what I did. But yeah. So, yup. Rocks are kind of cool, but I also realized I was like stepping foot into like something that can go pretty deep. And I did not like, it goes pretty deep, like especially going to the museum. I think they said that they had 2,000 out of the 6,000 known like minerals or whatever, or like recognized minerals on display. So there was a lot to look at. It's pretty cool, but it's pretty overwhelming. It's because you're able to dive deep into a niche. It'd be like diving deep into any niche, I think. Like if you were to dive deep into like history or like, I don't know, ships or like any niche, you know, it's like you jump right into it and it's going to be pretty overwhelming. So yeah, I did enjoy it. Overall, I enjoyed it. The trip, the rides there and back were 9 hours, and like especially the ride back yesterday was awful because I didn't get proper sleep beforehand because it was like really hot in the room and like hot and humid. So I like got sick, and I was just sitting sick, feeling like I was gonna throw up all the way back for like 9 hours. So that wasn't as fun. The trip back was not great, but like getting up and down there, because we did it all in one go like each time, and it was like 9 hours of driving there and back. Even though I wasn't the one driving, it was awful. So, but you know, the in between parts were good. The food was really good. We ate really well while we were there because it was vacation, so didn't eat out too much, but we like ate really well, so that was good. Had a relative who came with us who is from like El Salvador, so she made like authentic like guacamole and stuff, and the food was like really good all the time. So
want a break from the ads? Want a break from the ads?
okay, back to the RPG. Okay. Okay. Oh, my face is... Why does it keep doing this? My face is now... This Raz been running at us this whole time. But yeah, that was my trip. I don't know. I imagine it's somewhat like looking at your family members like pictures or whatever. But yeah, hopefully it was kind of interesting. Yeah, we're in a prison area. I guess this rat is being imprisoned. He's constantly been running at us for a while, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is open. Cool. Treasure chest. Jiro, Shu. It won't open. It's locked. I'll be back with the key and the Chiffy. We're counting on you, Shu. Yeah. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put all the rocks. Because it is like a lot of rocks. Like those are just the ones I bought. The ones I grabbed, there were a lot more of. It was kind of funny to go to that store, that place that sold the rocks, because oh, I forgot to show you the rocks I got from the whatever. I have some more rocks from the museum. I'll just show them to you next time I do Box of Crap or whatever. But it was funny to go to that place and see like, oh, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. Yeah, it's just a couple more. It's whatever. But yeah, it was funny because like they had these like bins of like $1 rocks out front, and I was like, oh, I have this one, I have that one, that one I have. Yep, got that one. Yeah. Or not like that I had that one specifically, obviously, but I have like one of the same type. My brother found some really cool stuff too, because he's really into rocks and stuff like that. So he found like some really cool ones, and even like some fairly valuable ones. So I don't know, maybe I'll get a picture and post them later when he like lays them all out or something. But yeah, he found some cool stuff, way cooler than the stuff I found, obviously, because he knew what he was looking for and everything. Was there a reason to fight you? There's no chest in there, right? So there's a chest in this one. Okay. All right. Well. Oh, I wonder if... I don't think that was in the frame. I was just wondering. I wonder... No, actually, I think it was in the frame. I have something in the next box of crap stream that I guess I haven't shown you guys yet, but it was in the back. I'll save it for the box of crap stream. I've got like a good amount of stuff already for that. I have to do it sometime probably next month or this month, towards the end of this month. I gotta stop buying stuff. I mean, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna go over to college soon, so and finish up some college stuff. So I probably won't have time, or I won't have the money to buy a bunch of junk then. So I'll probably have to wrap up buying junk. Speaking of buying junk, though, I am planning on buying a new monitor today. I have to take some measurements and stuff and look at some of my options, but I think I'm gonna buy a monitor today. So probably by the time next weekend I'll have one. Yay, who doesn't love college? Community college, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Is what it is. I know. I'm gonna go back and get my 2-year degree. So that way if I want to do college later, I can. Without like credits expiring and all that. Sentinel Mecha Robo Body. That's kind of a cool design. Yeah. I think the first, like, big thing I bought with, my, first job, like, after a couple of months, I bought a, PS3. That one eventually died, but I got to keep the games from it, obviously. And, the games were pretty good. It came with, Infamous 1 and 2. So that was pretty good. And then I got like some of the Kingdom Hearts games. Oh yeah, I imagine. Because you probably can't get it from a first party realtor anymore, can you? Or not realtor, retail. You probably can't get it firsthand anymore there. Jeez, oh Pete. For that amount, I could buy you one and ship it, probably. Well, actually, no. They don't do shipping too much, do they? I imagine most shipping is also not a thing, either. Here, risk your life to send my friend this, gaming device. Okay. That'll be 20 bucks. Yeah, right. Probably one of our pretty... Yeah, there she is. Thanks. Oh, I wonder if there's like a different rewards or whatever for opening up all the cell doors. Because, like, the lights keep turning on blue. What? Why are we going in here? No sign of Kluk. They probably moved her somewhere else. Okay. Oh, okay, so Kluk's somewhere else. I'm thinking about upgrading my entire PC. Yeah. I mean, I had just upgraded mine not too long ago, so I'm probably gonna hold off on that. Oh, hello. I've, what cool stuff. Yeah. But, you know, I've been buying stuff, and, I'm almost done, like, with buying everything I pretty much want to buy. There's a few more, like, I have a new mouse to go along with my new keyboard coming along soon. I haven't shown you guys that yet, have I? Eh, save it for the next box of crap stream. Let me think, because I want that special edition Xbox 360. I have that new mouse coming, monitor. I need to get a mouse pad at some point. And then maybe a laptop. Maybe a laptop or like some sort of tablet for yeah. Or tablet for college if I'm going back to that would be nice, because my old laptop's obviously broke. And if I got a decent one, I could stream off of it, like in the backyard or something. And then trying to think what else is there. He went down pretty easy. And I missed this anime. I think what else? So I do have some stuff I still want to buy, but I'm winding down, like, until like new stuff comes out that I want, obviously. But I'm starting to wind down, which is good, because like I said, if I'm in college, I won't be earning a lot of money. What is that poo snake doing? Copper poo snake? Isn't that like a rare variant or something? Need a new desk and chair. Yeah, I did get a new chair and desk over the last year. Yeah. You know, I've never had a mouse pad. Ever. New apartment, new house. Apartment and house would be nice, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get one of those on my own for a while. Yeah. Man, I said I'm slowing down, but I listed off like 5 or 6 things I'd want, but I think I am slowing down. I think. Okay, so apparently Kluk isn't around. Do we have to open up all the cells? Oh, we have to open up all the cells or whatever? Or, oh, I know. I know what it is. I need my own business. To earn unlimited money. So if I close... Okay, sounds good. I hope you enjoy your food. I'll just be here trying to figure out which cells I have to open up. Because goodness knows I'm terrible at memorizing things. Okay, elbow cough. So how is this even laid out? I don't understand, like, how they have these laid out in terms of, like, which are open and which are closed. Okay, so now they're all closed. Okay. Now that you mentioned food, I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm hungry, I'm Riley. Okay. So was this ASMR, I think, from FDGG? What? FDGG. On Twitter AL? Oh. I don't know. I don't use Twitter too much. I mean, I do check the AL Twitter probably more than any other Twitter. Like, if I type in TW into my Google Chrome, it immediately takes me to that. But, scrolling. Did they post it recently? I mean, there's a bunch of photos of cosplayers and stuff from their, I guess, convention they recently went to, but oh, is there like an FTG ASMR thing on their Twitter? Yeah, Friedrich Desbarsch or whatever. I don't know. There's a reason why I just call her FTG. I think I even renamed her to like FTG on once I oathed her. Speaking of which, speaking of AL, that yearly account review thing is coming up, so I better make sure I'm working on my account. I still have to get Bunker Hill. It'd be nice if I could get 100% before my 3rd year account review, because I think I'm just missing Bunker Hill. Like, that is the only ship besides like new ships obviously that I'm missing. Speaking of which, I still need to pull those, like, one more SR ship from the current event. I just haven't had a lot of money to do so because I keep spending it all. I haven't been pulling as much as I should. I mean, it's all in the, like, yeah, it's all in yeah, 14.4. Okay, so top left. I don't know what. Oh no, not Bunker. Whoever the 14.4 drop is. Whoever the 14.4 drop is. You're right, I think I might have Bunker Hill. New Orleans, that's it, yeah. Good old New Orleans. But yeah, she's the only one I'm missing, so. That is a plus. Let me just save a minute. But yeah, I gotta do that upcoming account review, so I gotta make sure I have a bull in that I can oath. Probably just oath the UR one. I still have to oath the SR one though. Gotta count level 125 ships. Yeah, I guess so. Guess I could do that. But yeah, I gotta start getting ready for that, because I think that's next month? Question mark? Because I remember I started playing right around the time I started college, like community college. So considering that I'm considering going to college, it should be in the next month or 2 year. Let's see. Why would why would the big door open if all the cells your teammates are trapped in have been opened? It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Then I don't think I'd be able to do it, because I think I have over 30, so. Knowing me and my weak arms, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Oh no, they combined. Oh no, it's a Gundam. I have 70. I don't remember how many I have, actually. I don't think it's 70. It's probably more than 30, but less than 70. I know I've counted before, but it's been a while. I don't really keep track of that. Although I probably will have to start working on that once I get all the ships and everything, obviously. For one thing, I keep maxing out the amount of cognitive chips I have. Like, I literally had that problem the other day where I maxed out both the cognitive chips and the, cognitive chips and the, XP packs, like the normal ones you get. Isn't there, like, one type of XP pack that we've just never gotten? I don't know, maybe we can craft them and I didn't realize, but I feel like there's like one type of XP pack that we've never gotten from like an event reward or whatever. Like there's the normal ones you get daily from like just playing the game and stuff. There's the one that are a tier higher that you sometimes get from rewards, and then there's like one tier above that, but I've never seen that like ever. Again, maybe I'm just dumb and you can craft them, but probably honestly the answer. The answer is usually I'm dumb, so. Actually, I can find out right now, can't I? I go to my depot. Is it in the blues? I think it's in the blues, yeah. Yeah, you can't craft with them. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I wonder now if I'm playing on this weekend, on the weekends, if I'll grind this game at all. Like, grind a little bit off stream. I guess maybe I should. Like, maybe a little bit. At the very least, I can level up their, job levels. That'd be good. I know Union played this game a lot, so he knows a couple of ways to grind efficiently in this game. So maybe I'll ask him about it. Get through the game a little faster. Although, again, I don't feel like ever in any real danger from any of these fights. I don't know. Game is weird. I'm tired of... I'm honestly tired of talking about how weird this game is for me. Oh, the mecha combined people again. Okay. Because I feel like I keep saying the same things about this game, like, oh, it's weird that it's like kid-like, but also like it's for adults. It's like, who's it for? Also, it runs poorly. It's like same things over and over again. Why did I do that? That was not the right move there. No, in no world was that the right move there. Purple XP bucks? No, you sometimes get them from like events and stuff. But there's like a tier above that, isn't there? That like we just haven't seen before. Because it would be blue is the normal ones we get. Purple we sometimes get from events and stuff. Or like the cruise missions or whatever, and then there's should be like gold ones that I've just never seen. Really? Because I feel like we get them from like just the free cruise missions and stuff too. Because I haven't like paid for a cruise mission thing in a while. At least not this time around, and I've got some of them. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but as far as I know, like, you get them from paid cruise pass. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I was just wondering like about the gold ones. I've done the paid cruise pass a couple times if the skin is good. Like that Enterprise one was really good. Of her in like a casual outfit and stuff, that was really nice. And also the Alice in Wonderland one for that UR, the DDUR. Well, ones that even exist? I think they do. Like, don't they show up in like the UI? Okay, hold up. If I go to a ship and I go to boost XP. No, I guess not. I thought they did. I don't know why, but I thought they did. I guess I'm just wrong. I thought there was a gold one. Like in the UI or whatever, but I guess not. Huh. Maybe I should do an AL stream before Thursday. Maybe Wednesday we'll just do an AL stream or something. Because I have to buy the skin pack still for the office lady skins. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, I guess. Maybe not the Wednesday stream, but I guess we could do like an extra stream like on Tuesday or something. Yeah, I know. I'm spending way too much money, man. Like, I'm not spending outside of my means, but I'm not putting away a lot of money either. You know? Like, maybe, like, the money that I probably should be putting away for later is just going into, stuff. Which I'm not... I don't know. Historically, I've not been a stuff person, so it's fine because I've saved up money and I'm still not spending more than I make, but it's not... Yeah. Probably not the most wise investment, but you know, it's fun to spend money. Whatever. Speaking of Union, I'm surprised he hasn't shown up. Oh well. Sure he'll show up at some point. Yeah, mostly I just want the Essex skin. I might not buy the box, now that I think about it. I don't know. I need to at least buy the Essex skin, right? I need at least the Essex skin. Who else is there? Oh, let's see the shop. There's the new, like, the live 2D is for one of the new ships, so I'm not sure about that. Definitely got to get the Essex one. London's not bad. Yeah, maybe Essex, London. Yeah, Essex and London are the ones I really want. Well, either I need to buy more gems or I need to buy the box, so... Live 2D is bad this time? Oh. Yeah, the Essex one is really good. It's a lot of fun, too. Yeah, I think I'll get the London and the Essex one. So maybe I won't buy the box, because then, more likely than not, I'm going to get something I didn't really want. Plus, they reset the double gems thing recently, didn't they? Gems. Yeah. I think they did. No, they didn't. They haven't reset 2x gems things yet. Maybe I'll just get like the trade license. I'm not too far off of the amount of gems I need. Maybe I'll just get like the trade license or something. Or I still have my like, you know, $1 2x, but that's not gonna get me very far. Either way. Whatever. I'll worry about it later. Although I think they should be resetting because anniversary is coming up. One nice thing about the anniversary of like when I started playing AL is it was like a little bit like, isn't it? I think it's like right before, no, it's right after or like during the, it's always during the AL anniversary events. So I get to take part in that during the account review stuff. And it'll always have like that little like breakdown of like how much you logged in this year, how many ships you got, how many you know, who was your most used ship or whatever. How many ships have you oathed or whatever. So that's kind of nice for the account review. Yeah, I have it set up on my calendar to remind me. Otherwise I wouldn't remember.
Master Shu, it's me, Yasato.
Yasato? What are you doing here?
Maru.
Come on, would you please keep it down?
Yasato, Shu told us you helped. Thank you.
I owe you one.
No need to thank me. Oh, Master Nene will be here very soon.
Nene?
Well, that robot's definitely gonna die at some point, right?
Be gentle with it.
Boy, they really use the same sound effect for every single step.
Master! Forgive me, Master. The 4 prisoners have escaped.
What?
Oh, great.
I will go and distract them to buy you some time.
You're gonna die.
go ahead and
Yasato's
save Lady
definitely
Blue.
dying.
Yasato,
Master,
Why?
I am 61.
What do you want?
Master, about those humans,
Now I understand what happened. You are responsible for their escape.
No, you are mistaken. They escaped all on their own by using magic to...
Did you see them do it?
Not exactly. I could simply tell by the bars that...
You must not trust him, Master. 61 was very friendly with the prisoners earlier. I am certain that if you check his memory chip, you will discover he is not telling the truth.
So this is the best a machine can do? You're worthless. Worthless! All right, let's have a look at your memory chip.
Master?
Wait. Shu!
let's go, Marumaru.
Gotcha! Come on, Lady Zola!
Nene! Let's finish this.
This seems like a
right
poor
here and
idea. Oh, hey, a save point. So yeah, it's probably a poor idea. Spoiler alert, we're only like halfway through the game, so we are not finishing this right here and now. Yeah, we must be halfway through the game, right? Because we're at... where's our playtime? Oh, 23 hours. Okay. I think this game is supposed to be like 60 hours long. Oh, okay. What was that camera movement? Oh, they have machine guns. Nice. I've literally never seen that animation used before. So as soon as we get to our magic users, these guys are dead. Music here's good. Ooh! Okay, man. Music is good. You know, this is gonna be a deep cut, but you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of music for the Bakugan Battle Brawlers game. That game actually had a really good soundtrack. I kind of want to play it on stream at some point. Maybe it'd be a good Wednesday game. It wasn't too long, but it was pretty good. And the music for it was pretty good too. Like they waited way more than they had to on that one. The one thing here is that the one thing I'm worried about here though is because our healer is currently not in the party. That's a little worrying, but I guess we have items that I just never use that we can use if we need to.
We'll never be able to get close to Nene.
Damn.
What? Even if she wakes up, what is she supposed to do? Oh, more of these guys. Okay. It's nice that the music continued through the cutscene and everything, though. I'll give him that. But yeah, without the healer, this long, drawn-out battle could be kind of annoying. For one thing, Zola is getting kind of low in health. Maybe I'll have her heal herself with an item when we get around to her. Oh, is this a crit? Yeah, okay. I mean, they don't do too much damage individually, but yeah, it starts to add up. Nice. 2 left. Okay. I'm still gonna have her heal herself, because we'll probably go into another battle after this. Like, rules of 3 say there's one more battle after this, so. The silence just with Oh, yep. Ooh. Giant robot time, yeah?
That's unbelievable. It's huge.
This is cool. I will say, wonder if that rule of 3 is ever broken. Sometimes. But it's a pretty consistent thing across game design. Usually it's only broken if it's intentionally broken.
I won't give up!
Shoo!
Catch up to the Jumbo Mecha Robo while evading the smaller ones. Okay. Oh no, it's one of those games. It's like those road games. It's Subway Surfers. It's Subway Surfers. Oops. Okay, so every time we hit one of these things, we gotta fight 4 of them. Okay. I will say they do manage to break up, like, most of the, like, story stuff is like different than like the rest of the game, which is nice. Like they do manage to have like interesting boss fights and like set pieces and stuff, which you don't see a lot in more traditional RPGs. So that's good. Like there is some good quality stuff here. I just feel like the Xbox 360 was maybe not the right platform for this game, you know?
We stopped you.
Shu?
I think the other reason why Rule of 3 is such a ubiquitous thing, especially in like boss battles, is in you have like a good like beginning, middle, and end, you know, for the fight.
He's using Kluk as a shield.
Right, because you have like the intro part of the fight, and then you have it starting to ramp up to the middle and the end.
No way!
That's not fair!
Not my healer.
Kluk!
Kluk!
And there goes my healer. Gosh darn it. Dag nabbit. Well, we're gonna switch Jiro over to white magic then. For now. Subtitles aren't quite synchronized? That's not surprising. Should I change Zola's shadow a minute maybe? What would I change it over to? Well, let me check her skills a minute. Maybe generalist. Yeah, I think I changed it over to generalist for a minute. Get her some more skill slots, hopefully. Zola is pretty... Yeah, she's a pirate lady. I do keep wanting to play like a pirate game at some point in my life. I hear that Assassin's Creed pirate game is actually pretty good. Okay, so I guess we got to find a way around him and chase after him. Let's have Jiro heal us a minute. One Piece, yeah. Although I mean more like Pirates of the Caribbean pirates. Not like I can stretch my arms to infinity and I can't swim pirates. Why are they using the same noises as the bat does? Vanishing dance? Explodamole? Well, those guys gotta go then. What are you? What can you use for black magic? Okay. That's what you can use. Okay. Yeah, it's not optimal to have him as our white mage. I'd rather have, obviously, our dedicated healer as our white mage, but he's currently carried away by a giant robot, so that's not an option. Shotgun. Just spirit with a shotgun. Okay. Cat spirit with a shotgun. The enemy designs in this game are kind of fun, not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, here comes the exploding bit. I didn't do that much damage, actually. Okay. I'm always just happy when Maru isn't the one at the end screen, because boy is that annoying. Oh, look, a town. Nice. I was just thinking maybe I should wrap up because I'm so used to like only playing this game for like 2.5 hours, and that's literally where we're at right now. So I was like, oh, okay, this is a good spot to wrap up. But no, we still have like another 1.5 hours because I'm actually streaming this on the weekends for once. This is cool, but kind of weird. I can't imagine living like this. You see? Hello, are you from around here? I've never seen you before. No, actually, we just slipped in. You slipped in? From where? How? How do we get out? We don't know how we got in or whether we can get out. I see. If you can get in, we should be able to get out. The barrier has made a captive of everyone in the town. Oh boy. Maybe just walking into random barriers isn't such a good idea. No one can leave here. It's a shame, since you're not from here. Can't leave? No way, I don't believe you. Well, won't go to way to find out. I don't think we can leave. Yeah, yeah. Can we teleport out of here, though? I bet we can teleport out of here, though. Although I've literally almost never used this warp thing. I want to see if I could use it to teleport out of here. Is it in the... yeah. Unable to warp from this location. Okay, so they thought of that. Alright. Fair enough, game. They probably just put on, like, the dungeon marker or something so you can't teleport out of here. Is there a store around here? I have a lot of money. I would like to spend some of it. There was an inn back there. These are just random people's houses. Mr. Bideritas. You know what this kind of reminds me of? We went through a lot of, like, not ghost towns, but kind of run-down towns up north. Places where they were, like, old mining towns, but, you know, the mine eventually dried up, and now you've just got people living there with, like, no central reason to be there. But, you know, homes and stuff up there. It would be a very different life, you know? Like, even very secluded. It's like one of those... You know how people always talk about, like, those Midwest towns where nobody ever leaves? I don't know, it almost feels like that. Like, you either leave or you live there your whole life, you know? I guess that's kind of true of, like, all places. But I mean, like, you wouldn't ever come back, probably, except to, like, visit. Like, you would never probably live there again. Well, that's actually kind of an appropriate reaction to just wandering into somebody's home, so I can't be mad. Who are you and what are you doing here are appropriate reactions to when somebody just walks into your home. Oh, we passed the item shop right here. Okay. See if they have any new magic or anything. Sounds like looting in Skyrim, yeah. And then you just put a basket over their head and crouch, and you can take whatever you want. Oh, I mean, maybe we should. Since we don't have a... I'll buy 2 of these. We already have some. So this is just items and stuff then. I need like a magic and equipment shop. They might not have that in this town though. Considering what this place is like. Oh, here's the accessory shop. Better than what Shu has. Better than what Hero has. Sola. Yep. That is more money than we have currently. Can I sell some stuff? And also I still need to see if they have magic. Okay, that was a good chunk of money. But it's probably still not enough. Let me go find the magic store. Maybe we will come back here after whatever the next thing is. But there's probably, if there's an accessory store, there's probably a magic store. It's still weird to me that you have to buy magic, but I guess you're buying like the spell books or whatever. That's the accessory in the item shop. Maybe there's not a magic store. Maybe there's not. But in pretty much every town, there's always been a magic store. I don't see why this place would be any different. Well, I guess it is kind of different. Why is there no local map? Game, why did you not make local maps? I don't understand. Yeah, I guess maybe there's not a... If there's no magic store here, we can just buy equipment. Yeah, alright, let's just buy equipment then. Guess we have to buy slightly less equipment since one of our party members is gone too. So we need 4 of those. 2 of those. And that's probably about all we can buy for right now. Yeah. Guess I gotta play some of the Skyrim games at some point too, huh? No. Well. I guess I could sell some of this old equipment too. Okay. That'll be good on equipment for now. Boy, Jiro's MP is really low. Let's go and go to the inn and refill on MP and stuff in a minute. And then we'll move on with the plot. Looks like we'll have to find a way up to the elder guy. See if we can somehow get out of here. These barriers, this barrier looks pretty similar to the other smaller ones we can break, as long as we have the right item. Odd way of depicting somebody sleeping in an inn, but whatever. Man, that's gotta suck. I know how you feel. You just like traveling, checking out new places, and all of a sudden you're stuck in one place forever. That's gotta suck. Ooh, 100 gold. Nice. People around here are rich. Not that they have anywhere to spend it. Man, people just leave change all over the place around here. You know, finding change in the couch cushions is not as fun as when I was a kid. Like, oh, all right, whatever. There's 10 cents. Maybe it's partially because of inflation, partially because I'm an adult now, so I can make actual money. Probably a bit of both. I don't know why, but this music here reminds me of the Epic Mickey games. I gotta play through those at some point. I'm back here? Okay. I know you left. The Epic Mickey games were fun and very different. Like, it's surprising that they let Disney let those games with yeah. I mean, they have nowhere to spend it, right? And I'm sure we'll let them out by the end of the quest here or whatever, so, you know. Overall, what's $1 or $2 if they can no longer be trapped in one spot for the rest of their life? But yeah, the Epic Mickey games were pretty cool. I'm surprised that Disney allowed games with Mickey Mouse as the main protagonist to get as dark as they did. Okay, let's go up this way again. Oh gosh, what's up with the cows or whatever? What? What do you mean later? What do I have to do to get these cows to move? I have to get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Alright, maybe we talk to that girl that we talked to before. You know, the unique NPC. Oh, yeah. Try and destroy the barrier of magic. Oh, okay. No good. Wow, people are scared, huh? Yes, run! Run! I literally can't leave. That's the problem.
Ow! What the? Get out of here! Hey, you kids! Knock it off!
I like how I tried to help them and their immediate reaction was, oh my gosh, kill it. Kill the small child. Oh, I guess because we're magic users, they don't like us. Because it's a magic user who trapped them in here. But you'd think like, oh, trying to get out of here and break the barrier, and it's like, screw that guy. Well, I guess it's good we talked to everybody before they got all stiff, huh? Okay, so this should be the Elder's house. Oh gosh, no, 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 no. Jeez, why would you put books around and then not make them available in like the pause menu or something? If they were available in the pause menu, I would actually read them. But as they are, it's just like, hey, do you want to run across like 2 towns so you can read 2 books in order? Like, I don't know. They're probably just like on the wiki somewhere if you actually want to read them in order. Like, I don't know why you would ever want to. And the stories don't seem even that compelling. I don't know. It seems like a bit of like stuff kind of related to your journey, but it's not like anything specific, I don't think. Whatever.
I hear that you use magic.
Yeah, we do.
Those who use magic cannot be
We're trying to get our
And just why do you say that?
Your magic is no different than Nene's.
We're trying to get back our healer, captured by the big robot, jumped over a ravine. We're trying to find a way around the ravine.
Have you come to bring ruin upon our town once again?
No, you're mistaken. We're fighting against Nene.
We
had the ability to use magic
came across this town
don't fully understand
on our
why.
way over, trying to find a way across the ravine, and got trapped in the town because of the barrier that I guess Nene set up. Bad guy.
Good people, really?
You fight against Nene? Is this true?
Yes, it's the truth.
Please believe us, kind
Please
sir.
believe me, as I have a skull and crossbones
A mercenary
on
who
my
serves
bandana.
Dragonball. A venerable man like yourself should recognize this ring and its significance.
The crest of the royal house of Jabral.
Now do you believe us? You see, we're on your side.
Very well, young ones. I will inform the others.
Oh, well, at least they won't throw rocks at us, probably. Probably. But since this is your fault, I'm going to rob you blind. Locked. All right, let's head back out, and I'm sure we'll have a little cutscene or whatever of them being like, "Oh, okay, we'll stop throwing rocks at you." Sorry. Oh, there wasn't even a little cutscene. You can just head back into town now. Why do the rope bridges have physics? Why did they take the time to make the rope bridges have physics? Whatever. Everyone likes physics. The dialogue on this character is really weird. It's like very, very weird. Yeah.
Man, this sucks.
That's kind of the point.
We can't afford to be wasting time.
Coming here was a bad idea!
Oh, come on, Maru. Don't say that. I thought we'd get a
I just wanted to check out the shop.
Would you just try and calm down, Shu? Even I think we messed it up this time.
Yeah? Well, you're too calm.
What do you want me to do?
Oh gosh.
Aren't you worried at all about
Oh, just kiss already, you two.
I am worried. Very worried. Worried to death.
Look who's talking!
There you are.
Jiro.
Sorry about earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I was just thinking about Kluk. Yeah, it makes me wonder why we even made those rings. I mean, as good luck charms, they're no good at all. Oh, it really ticks me off.
I'm going to save Kluk no matter what.
You sure have been acting strange lately. Whenever we talk about Kluk, you get all weird on me.
It's because I really like Kluk.
Ah, yes, children.
What did you say?
I really like Kluk, so I'm going to save her no matter what.
Hmm?
Is that all you have to say? How do you feel about Kluk? Sometimes I think that you like Kluk too. A while back, Kluk mentioned that sometimes when she's by herself, she'll think about her parents and start to cry.
Her parents are dead, by the way.
So much so that there's a
Died to
puddle
a
of
giant
tears.
mechanical shark.
She said you knew this, but kept it quiet. To be honest, I envied you, Shu. I didn't know that side of Kluk. I was really jealous because it sounded like a secret that you two shared.
Okay. I don't know what to say when you start talking like that. It really freaks me out.
Hey, Shu. Sorry if this makes you uncomfortable. But if you really do like Kluk, then I could just get out of your way. Because I'm sure you could make her happy.
Wait. Hold on. I think you got the wrong idea, Jiro.
No, I think I'm right.
The thing is, I have to admit, when she took both of our rings, I did have really mixed feelings about it. See, I've never been very good with girls. I've never had an interest in them. But Kluk is special.
Yeah.
If anyone
Yeah,
does
he really
anything to
does.
harm her,
I mean, it's the
I'll
same,
never
like,
forgive him.
artist, so it's a bit of same face syndrome going on. Meanwhile, Shu looks a lot like the Dragon Quest. Like a lot of the Dragon Quest main characters look a lot like Shu does, especially with that like clothing design. He's basically wearing like a Dragon Quest main character outfit. So, and I think he does the art for Dragon Quest games too a lot. So it's just a bit of the like you know, same face syndrome going on with the artist. No, you're good. How's it going, Akira? How do we get up there? Did we not see this part of town? Is this the inn? I don't know if I saw this part of town earlier. Oh, this is the Elder's house. Alright, let's go check out that room that was locked earlier. That's a large, imposing face. Alright, is it one of the bookshelves? Nope. Oh gosh, no, no. That's the vase, okay. Yeah, he does. Very much so. Again, it's the same artist, so yeah. And then Jiro looks a lot like Dragon Quest MCs, like especially in the clothing and everything. I did skim through those books, by the way, since it was like one chapter after another, and it looks like it's the story of some guy who got turned into like a robot man after some accident, because it's talking about how the doctor gave him the same face as him or whatever. Kind of like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 5. Kind of like that. There's an ancient machine there. Press the thing that looks like a switch? You can hear a door opening somewhere. Alright. Where is said door? Yeah, I'm guessing that the mayor's keeping everybody trapped in here because he, as long as they are, then he has control over the area, or he's working for Nene or whatever. Something like that. Do you guys watch a lot of Dragon Ball at all? I watch some of like Dragon Ball Z. I've read some of the original manga and stuff, but mostly all I've watched of it is like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, it's you.
Oh wow, you're right.
What is this place?
Everybody does love physics. I just noticed that Zola has physics.
This painting is said to portray the final days of our ancient ancestors. It's a family heirloom.
What's that one?
Actually, there's an old legend about that creature up there. The ancients created and raised a beast to end the long war.
That's pretty good. It's a fun time.
But the beast devoured the war.
It's just good old-fashioned like fun of like buff guys beating up other buff guys, pretty much. It's fun. It gets a little repetitive past Z, I think, like past the whole Cell saga, but yeah, it's fun.
The end of the ancients.
Maru, don't get it!
All this because they tried to quell power with more power.
And in the end, time may try to return all that is created back to nothing.
What's this?
Don't touch that!
Don't touch that. Immediately touches it. That's no moon. What the heck?
What is this thing?
Excuse me, but is this mechanism able to control those moons?
It would seem so.
Maybe we could use it somehow.
You mean use those moon lasers?
But this looks like it's broken!
Yeah, he's right. A piece of the mechanism is missing.
That's Nene's doing.
Nene?
He dropped the part into this shaft and told us to find it and figure out how to use the machine ourselves.
I don't understand.
'Cause he's
why
the bad
Nene
guy?
messes around with people like that.
And he said literally that he hates everybody. Well, I guess it's time to climb down there and find the part then.
It's very dangerous.
We'll be fine. We'll go get the part, then we'll fix the machine and destroy the sky barrier.
Oh, I thought the mayor would be in on it, but I guess
Careful,
not.
my young friends.
All right. Another some sort of underground factory again. There's a lot of these places that the ancients created, I guess. I guess Nene must be like the last of the ancients or whatever. And probably views like humans as like bugs or whatever that or rats or rodents or whatever who overtook the surface while his people killed themselves off or whatever. Or maybe it's like a Halo situation and we fought in the past or whatever and the humans won or whatever. Halo lore is kind of fun, but most of the deep stuff is hidden in books and stuff. Some of them are actually pretty good though. Like the earlier ones are just by like, you know, they were just trying to flesh out like some of the backstory of like the FPS games, but like towards like the end of 3 and stuff, they really started trying to make a whole sci-fi world outside of the games and everything, while still using elements from the games and stuff. Some of it's pretty cool. It sucks that the last good like story that we had in the Halo series came from the RTS game instead of like the actual, you know, FPS games. But oh well. I wonder what the combo thing is there. Not sure. It's only just now occurred to me to actually wonder what that is, like 23 hours into this game. Oh, nice. Better magic. I think we're starting to get into the mid to high tier skill of magic, which is good. Probably more like mid tier. I think How Long to Beat.com has this game at like 40 to 60 hours, so about halfway through it. Oh, hey, skeleton. That was not what I expected out of that chest. Yeah, I think if we get through this dungeon and get it so we can leave the town, that'll be a good spot to leave off of for today. Yeah, that's kind of different. Enemy hiding inside of the treasure chest instead of it just being a mimic or whatever. I think they just stole all of like Zola's MP, which is not great. I hope they don't do that to anybody who actually uses MP. Yeah, this... Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Blue Dragon. Yeah, it says the main story is 45 hours, and then doing them like side quests and stuff is about 55 hours. Apparently there's also DLC dungeons as well, but I literally don't even know if I can buy those on the Xbox 360 or whatever anymore. Maybe if I put it into like an Xbox One or whatever. Yeah, they all have like different shadow things that they summon. They don't, apparently they have a personality in like the anime and stuff, but yeah, here they're just like there. They have names and stuff, but yeah. I guess that's part of the reason why people have been like say this game kind of reminds them of Persona, is partially because of that kind of thing, you know, where they summon shadows to fight for them, pretty much. The fewer accessories you're wearing, the higher your combat ability. That sounds like not great, especially given how vague it is. Maybe it is actually good, but like, man, that's pretty vague. Attack amp, that sounds good. Let's do... That's good. Well, we don't have that. Let's just, yeah, let's try attack amp instead of the crit rate up. And then maybe we change him from monk to something else then for a bit. Now let's change him over to generalist again. Get him some more skills slots. And then he doesn't need black magic. Let's give him absorb HP instead. Yeah, I gotta keep leveling up generalists so they have more skill slots for all the different skills and stuff. Okay, I think we need to go on the conveyor belt again. Yeah. Hello? Oh, am I only allowed to get off here? That's weird. Okay, I guess there's another treasure chest down here. Oh. Okay. Ancient feather. I appreciate the fact that they've started using different music now that we're halfway into the game. I mean, to be fair, like, I do think that the music that they were using before got kind of repetitive, but I'm glad that we have some new music. I do generally like the music, although I think that some of the stuff in the first part of the game kind of overstated its welcome some, you know? Like, the Staring Down Eternity battle music just didn't make sense for most of the battles, and was honestly kind of annoying after a while. Why did they get initiative there? Like, why are they able to move twice before we're able to do really anything? Oh, he has counter. Interesting. So do they just counter magic then? Let's find out. Yeah, they just counter magic. Okay. Their animations are so long? Yeah, the animations can get kind of long. I don't know. I do enjoy the game, but I don't know if I would have finished it if I didn't start playing it on stream. I do want to finish games. That's part of the reason why it was kind of nice to just try a bunch of different games while I was on vacation, because I had, like, you know, a bunch of DS games that I just hadn't played that I kind of wanted to try, and I was able to try 27 of them, and of the 27 I found like 7 or 10, you know, really good ones, and, like, you know, another 10 or so that was kind of meh. So now I can say, oh, those ones are kind of meh, maybe I'll play them sometime in the future, but these ones are really good, these ones I really want to play, or these ones would be good to play on stream. And I haven't been able to do that in a while. Just kind of, like, you know, play whatever I want to play and just kind of mess around with stuff. So yeah, that was nice. Oh yeah, I'll probably play that one on Wednesdays or whatever, once or we'll see. Who knows, maybe I'll have a different stream schedule at that point. But I'll probably play that one once as like a casual game, like maybe in the afternoons or something, after work or college or whatever, once it actually comes out on Switch. Because, like, yeah, I could play it on the DS version right now, but, like, I can wait like a month or two and play it on Switch with, like, you know, a regular aspect ratio and, like, better quality models and everything, and maybe some new content, who knows. So, but yeah. Devour Soul. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, he can just steal my MP. Great. So this is a very physical-based dungeon, it seems like. Because, like, your MP is getting stolen by the skeletons and the jellyfish are able to counter magical attacks, so it feels like you should probably be going for like physical stuff here. Oh shoot. Yeah, the jellyfish like to charge up that one attack. Okay. Yeah, that's what the jellyfish pretty much do, is they just charge up that one attack or whatever. And counter magical attacks. So all right, so where do we go from here? I think we could go in this conveyor belt. Yeah, I know there are barrier skills that you can get that basically auto-resolve battles if your level is high enough. Maybe that would be good for grinding, but you have to like level up one of the classes to get to that point. I think it's like barrier magic or something. Because there's magical skills and stuff that you can get that affects like the overworld stuff. Like will either make monsters run towards you or run away from you or whatever. One second. Sorry, I had to go grab laundry a minute. Yeah, the dryer wasn't working earlier. It's because the gas was turned off while we were on vacation, which makes sense. I didn't think about that, so I was like, why isn't the dryer working? Yeah, I was trying to get it done last night, and I was like, huh, it's not getting dry. And then I left it on overnight, and then I got up this morning, I was like, okay, I'll make sure I, like, you know, get all my laundry before, stream. And then I'm like, man, it's still not dry, so I left it in again. And I'm like, man, I think the dryer's broken. No, we just turned off the gas, so it didn't get any heat. It was just, like, tumbling the clothes around without any, like, actual, like, heat. Just blowing like cold air on it. So it probably would have dried out eventually, but definitely not optimal. Okay, I guess just punch that guy in the face. Ah, shoot, he's gonna kill Zola again, isn't he? Oh no, he's gonna kill Maramaro. Yep. And it'd really be nice to have a healer right about now. But nope. Is he gonna kill somebody? Or is he still charging up? 120% charged. That's critical breakthrough. What? Is he gonna explode? Oh gosh. Man, these enemies are tough. Yeah, maybe I'll have to grind a little bit. I think we can get through this dungeon, but maybe after this we'll have to grind a little bit. Oh no, he's gonna explode too, isn't he? If he gets another turn, he's gonna explode. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay. Yeah, glass cannons in this game, like as enemies, are really good. I mean, that's just in general. Glass cannons as enemies are really good. Like anything that explodes in your face or just sacrifices all of its HP. Because guess what? You have tons of like random battles to fight through, but these enemies are only going to be around for this one battle. So if they can do a ton of damage to your health, what do they care about dying? They don't. Their AI literally doesn't care about it, so. Okay. I just pressed that button because I assumed I had to. It said to switch the direction of one of the conveyor belts, so I assume I have to like press that, walk over here, and then go back onto one of the conveyor belts I already walked onto, so. It's over here. Maybe in an earlier area? It's so weird that they have like the maps. Hold up. I keep thinking about this. Is there a way to actually change from world map? So Blue Dragon. Dragon, not Gragon, Dragon. Blue Dragon local map. Yeah, okay. 15 years ago, somebody on GameFAQs asking the exact same question as me. Oh, old games. Gosh, where would we be without GameFAQs? I hope that site never goes down. It's just a time capsule of like people on the internet just being like, yes. I pressed the button after fighting the jellyfish. It's just a time capsule of like a bunch of people having the same question as I did. As you do, you know? It's like, this game from 1991, like, you know, Persona 1 or whatever, is this like that or whatever? And they're like, yeah, sorry. Okay, so at some other location. So I guess let's maybe go back or something. I assumed it would be in this, somewhere in this room, but maybe it's like in a different room. Is there any way to get to a different room here? There's this door over here. I don't know if I ever went through it. Or maybe that's where I came from. That might be where I came from. But it might have switched the direction of the... Yes, it looks like it switched the direction of this conveyor belt, probably. Yeah. Oh, shoot, there's a chest there. No, go back. I'm gonna miss the chest. Maybe I can switch the direction and go back at some point. Oh, well. Well, let's see what's this way. Some skeletons. Why do they get initiative all the time? Maybe our speed is just low as a party. Because I think speed plays a part in who gets initiative if both people are facing, you know, face to face. Yeah, I'll have to go press some more buttons somewhere else. Oh, why is he punching himself? That's great. He healed himself from punching himself because he's got life steal. So he just healed himself by punching himself in the face. I mean, not more that he damaged than he did to himself, but it's still funny. All right. Just kill them both with light. No, did that not do it? Okay. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Maybe it's because I'm feeling the one less party member, but I feel like we probably have to go and grind after this dungeon. Oh, great. Which actually, that'll work out, right? Because I'll be able to grind over the week, and then we can come back next weekend and keep going. And of course it had to be our, like, one of our best physical attackers that's just going crazy and attacking everything, right? He just healed himself. What? Okay. Well, at least he didn't do any actual damage to himself or anybody else. Although I would have appreciated it if he did damage to the enemies. Oh, great. Oh, great. Now Jiro's just going to attack everybody, too. There's only one left, though, so... Just get through this. Oh, great. Way to be friends and pals, buddy. That's annoying. Yeah, this dungeon is a good step up because you are missing... You're down a party member. Oh, nice. He unlocked another class. I guess let's go Guardian. Yeah. Since he's more of a physical guy anyway. And the enemies here are pretty annoying in their design. All right. I guess I was saying the game was easy, like, earlier in the stream, and now it's catching up to me, I guess. Like... Oh, you said it was easy. I can change that. This is the warehouse, huh? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Punishing you. Punished. Get punished, big bro. He's a machine, but with a skull? Oh, maybe this is what that story thing was referring to. Whatever. Oh, okay. He guards against spell or shine. Okay. What about his helmet? Can I punch and destroy his helmet? Pretty cool enemy design, not gonna lie. Come on. There we go. Sometimes targeting the helmet or whatever can be a bit funky. Image of defeat. Oh, is it that debuff thing again? At the count of 4, you die. Oh, it's that thing? Ugh, that's annoying. It's one of those, like, death counter things. Okay. Image of Chaos. Oh, great. He's got more than one type of debuff. Ew, that's annoying. Yeah, it's only annoying though, as long as we can get him to attack. That's not too bad. Gotta keep going for that helmet. I imagine once we destroy the helmet, he'll be opened up to effects. Oh, shoot. Okay. No, this is the same boss battle music that it's been playing the whole game. It's not bad, but it doesn't fit a lot of the fights we've had previously, it feels like. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. You can hold the right bumper to see like everybody's status ailments and buffs and debuffs and all that. That's good to know. Shoot. We've got a good amount of revival items. Yeah, there's too many boss fights for that, but I would have appreciated a few more boss battle music options, personally. Or if this was reserved for certain boss fights, you know? Like, I think it works pretty well for this boss fight, but there's some boss fights it just doesn't work well for. And using it so much kind of like, even though it's pretty good, it kind of wears it out, using it so much. I feel like we're not doing too much damage to the helmet. I wonder if the helmet can take damage from the shine thing. Oh, now he's got a counter on him too. Okay, yeah, figured. I think we got to get somebody who can buff the party instead of like debuffing the enemies, because most bosses you can't debuff as usual. It's too bad. I've yet to find a RPG that lets you debuff most of the bosses, which is annoying. Like actually debuff them. Like with a lot of the SMT games, you can debuff their attack and defense and all that, but like actually like using poison and stuff on them is usually a no-go. Probably because it would be too broken in most cases, but it's still annoying that like you have a whole section of magic that's most of the time not usable. Oh cool, the helmet's broken finally. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, those skeleton generals are only a problem until Jiro gets a turn, and then he can kill all of them pretty easily. Nice. That works out. Oh, shoot. And of course it didn't let me. I think we're gonna be done after we finish the dungeon. I don't know if that's right after this guy or whatnot, or if there's more of the dungeon after this, but either way, I think I'm gonna finish up after the dungeon. Hopefully we can win this. We've got his helmet broken, so that should help, but yeah, the counter thing is being a real pain in the butt. I'll probably have to take some turns and heal up a minute. Gosh darn it. I was hoping they would be up. Okay, hold up. Let me just, Great, everybody's got a counter on him. Or is dead. Oh, Jiro's getting really low on MP as well. 720 though. If we can keep hitting him like that, he'll go down pretty quick, I think. The trick is just keeping, I think, mostly Shu alive, I think. Shu and Jiro need to stay alive. Oh, shoot. Speaking of... Oh, there we go. Nice. And everybody was alive when he died, so everybody will get XP. Nice. Alright, that was a pretty tough fight. Hey, look at that. Look at all that red. Oh, nice. He got a new class. We'll grab this then. Yeah, magic user who helps strengthen allies. Yep. And we'll give you assassin. Give you guardian. Started. Hey, nice. Shu got the next rank of more skills for generalist. Got the green device. Now we can break green barriers. I bet this is part for the laser device. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Return to the surface? Yeah, we'll just return. Nice. Thanks for the fast travel. Okay, I guess that was the end of the dungeon. Small one, but kind of a difficult one. Oh, you made it back safely then. What about the part? Did you get it? Sure did. Everything went great. Well, for the most part. Huh, then let's attach it to the ancient machine right away. Why are they using grenade sounds for, like, the sound of, like, interacting with a terminal?
There, that should do it.
Hey!
Wait, we haven't set the output yet. We could blow the town to smithereens.
Would you just turn it off now?
He says blowing up another town. I'll be honest, I was half expecting the old guy to be Nene in disguise and be like, "Mwahaha, I've tricked you into getting the part I need to destroy the town."
All right.
Oh, at last.
Let's go!
Okay. Wow. Maru doesn't miss a beat, does he? Just like, yep, I almost killed everybody. Let's get going.
Elder, the sky looks strange. Indeed, the ancient machine has destroyed the barrier that once blocked the sky. Really?
You got that old machine to work?
Yes, thanks to these folks here.
Just like in the wars of the ancients.
That may be true. But
I mean,
we
you did,
cannot
just for
use
destroying the
machine's
barrier.
powers for the sake of destruction.
What are you waiting for? Come on! The sky is the color of real sky!
Yeah, that's right. We should be able to leave town now.
Hey! Come back here! Oh, the sky's true color. It's pretty.
Yeah, right. You aided us for like a good solid chunk of time. All right, I think that'll be it for today. Nice. Possible skies in green anymore. I know. It's nice. But yeah, I think that'll be a good spot to leave it off for here for today. And then I guess that dungeon was a little hard, so I'll probably have to go and grind a little bit. Oh no, grinding in an RPG. Huh. I've never done that before. Yeah, probably for a couple hours. This game hasn't been too bad without any grinding, but I don't know, maybe we're finally catching up to it or whatever. Or maybe we're starting to get into the mid-game. Or maybe that was just a particularly challenging dungeon. So yeah, probably what I want to grind is their different job classes and stuff. Get some skills on them and stuff. I'll probably just do it for like an hour or two over the week or whatever. Maybe I'll look up some YouTube videos about like the best way to grind or whatever. Because I think there are setups you can get going with like barrier magic, which like lets you auto win battles if your level is high enough. So anyway, anywho, ooh, just heard something pop while stretching. I don't feel pain, so it wasn't bad, but something popped. Also, I could use some more money probably to buy the equipment because we weren't able to fully equip everybody. So yeah, I'll probably work on that stuff. The nice thing is that with the teleport stuff, I can go back to earlier areas if I need to, and I can just jump right back here to this town once I'm done. So that is kind of nice. I haven't had to use it too much for backtracking. Although there are reasons to backtrack now that we can get rid of blue and green barriers, because there's like a lot of chests that are around, you know, that have the different barriers around them, and you couldn't get those unlocked before. So yeah, I don't know. I think this game is pretty fun. It's got some rough edges on it, but overall it's a pretty good game. Looking forward to playing some more of it, and it's a pretty fun one. The story's a little kiddish, like a little bit like Sunday afternoon cartoon villain kind of stuff, but it's fun overall, and the world and enemy and character designs and everything is pretty good for the most part. So it's pretty different from like your normal fantasy world too, so that's kind of nice. Anywho, I guess I'll see you guys later. Probably this Wednesday. Again, I'm not entirely sure. I gotta go and unpack and everything and figure out what I'm doing on Wednesday and what I'm doing for the rest of the week. Gosh, I have to go to work tomorrow. Gosh dang it. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later. This Wednesday for sure. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be streaming yet, so figure it out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and everything. It's good to be back and everything. I missed it over the last week or so. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, Eclipse. Organized Document. Akira, I think, was here earlier. Anybody else who's lurking? Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will hopefully see you later. And in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.